Welcome in, my friends. It is Sunday evening. Therefore, it is Wylde Flowers time. And today there is a high chance of autumn leaves, as we just might succeed at turning the season. Welcome in, Consolatio. So good to see you. How has your weekend been? I know the concept of a weekend is not everyone's experience. What I meant to say by that is, how has your Saturday and Sunday treated you since, I last streamed on a Friday, so there's catching up to do. Korako, saluton kara. I was watching the YouTube channel that's broadcasting from the Esperanto World Conference this week, and was happy to post that in my Discord as something that might be of interest to you all. If you want to hop in the Discord and see what's going on in Torino this week, that's a place where you can catch some of what's going on. Of course, not all of it, but even most of it, probably much of it will be filmed and put up on the YouTubes, so that's lovely. And then I was watching the edited version of the music lesson that Ed Plays Jazz gave me the other day in Minecraft with the music teaching tools that he built in Minecraft, and it's so exciting. So he has a new YouTube channel, Music is Easy, and the first lesson, C is to the left, which is about finding C on the piano keyboard, has gone up, and he did such a good job editing it. I'm so proud of what he's done. Water, ahoy there. How are you? It's lovely to see you. I'm so glad to see everybody. Kurako's doing well because he can write poems and think profoundly. It is a thing which brings joy. Saluton, nebendain. Mi esperas que mi prononcas vian nomon juste. Sed mi dubas. Chu aŭ ne mi prononcas vian nomon juste. I'm wondering if I'm saying your name right. I hope I am, but I doubt it somehow. I'm gonna jump right into the game because we had another weird day, and here I am, having ended the game at 11:20 a.m. This is unusual, very unusual for me, and I just don't even recall exactly where we stand on the chores for the day. Do we have any fish fingers to sell? I don't see any. In that case, let's buy some fish.
Seeing you and Kim fish makes my old heart happy. You're the next generation of anglers.
Question: did you hear Bruno? Because I did not. I hope. Auntie, hello. Hola. I had plugged in an extension cord to my earbuds, and maybe that was the question, so maybe that was the problem. Okay, you all heard Bruno. Good. Oh, neben ni malbone devenis ke vi parolas la germanan pro via uzant nomo. Alright, so do we have anything that Bruno loves? It never hurts to butter up our friends, but we don't have anything that he loves. Oh, he can't buy fish from us or sell us bait until the drought's over. Wow. No buying or selling at all from Bruno. That's intense.
Have I told you about the time I nearly sliced my foot off in the water? Oh, I pulled into a barrel and my board whacked me upside the head. Next thing you know, my foot's caught on coral and I'm fighting to come up for air.
That sounds really scary. Do we have any of Kai's favorite things today? We don't. We don't. And how's Kai doing? Kai has things to sell. That's good. We can buy those for our recipes. 3 sticks of cinnamon and some paprika. All right. That's good. That's good. And how are things going here?
Until the drought gives out, I'll have new shipments of bottled water every few days.
La nomo estas el Dove Azul, la lingvo de Skyrim. Oh, mi amiga Skyrim. Kai kio estas la signifo de la nomo en Dove Azul? Fascine. All right, any presents for Lena? Nope, none. Okay, we can still buy flour. We have 200. All right, we're okay. Until we can buy some fish, there's no point buying more flour. We need some sugar. We don't need butter because we can make our own. I suppose let's go ahead and buy some milk so we can make butter and cheese. She's got some grapes. It's good to know. All right, we could buy some apples and lemons. Even though we can grow them, we can't grow them as quickly as we can buy them. So that's what we're doing there. How are things going here? We've already chit-chatted. We can buy and sell. That's good news. Oh, we can buy animal hides? That's how we can make leather. Okay. That's good to know. Dungeon. Carcero. Yes. Okay. Very good to know. I think we've had a chat already. Yes, we've had a chat with Wesley already. Let's see. Did we chat with Angus today? No.
Summer heat in a hot oven means my bakery is basically the surface of the sun right now. When is this summer ever gonna end?
I don't know if you all have been following it, but there is a project to run Skyrim through AI. So it connects both with ChatGPT and with a software that creates voices. So you can ask the NPCs different questions. You can talk to the NPCs and they'll think for a second and then tell you what they think of your idea or answer your question or whatever. And it's really fascinating. I think that might be something that would be theoretically fun to stream if my computer didn't melt. I would hope my computer wouldn't melt, but you never know. Oh wait, do I have any gifts for Angus today? I know he's particularly fond of pierogies, but we don't have any. That's too bad. Okay, anything on the bulletin board for me? Nothing I'm interested in.
You know, the town hall has many interesting artifacts from Fairhaven's history on display.
I'm surprised you're even bringing them up, Mayor Otto.
But feel free to view them anytime.
Feel free to view them, but leave them where they are. Is that what you're saying, Mayor Otto? Any chance of buttering up Mayor Otto? Zero chance today.
Just an empty case now.
All right, so we stole what was in that case so that we could go to the gloaming. But we haven't actually managed to go to the gloaming. So that's something that I need to do with Violet at some point. Mrs. B, hello, how are you? My inventory has so many nibbles, Tarpov. I've been busy in the kitchen.
Beeswax, you can make your own candles.
There's a lot of things I need beeswax for, so I'm going to be expanding my beehives very soon. I have a lot of nibbles here, but people have their favorite nibbles, and they are marked with a little heart. So we're going to give Violet some rice pudding because she's very fond of that.
My abuela on my dad's side taught me that the best way to make rice pudding is to put a whole cinnamon stick in there. But even if you just poured cinnamon from a spice jar, still looks delicious.
Violet, I'm tired of you telling me that because you saw that there were cinnamon sticks in your serving of rice pudding. My goodness. All right, we don't need any of those flowers. Are you getting ready for school?
I became a teacher because I believe that children are our future.
Oh, so do you have any kids?
No, no way. I mean, not yet. Kids are great. I love kids.
And you love going home and relaxing with a glass of wine after the day is over and not having any more kids to deal with. That's fine too. Any of Vanessa's favorite things? Nope. All right. Have we visited the forest today? No, I think we have not. But there's a mushroom for us and a mandrake. And Shelby's not here. I'm so sad. Where is Shelby? I wanted to talk to him. All right, you know what? We can go places fast if we want to. Let's go there. Because we can. Zoom.
How illuminating! Thank you, Tara.
So we have been collecting some letters that we've found in the mines. Oh no! My finger bounced on the screen and I don't know what she said. I saw the word degree. I'll have to go back in the VOD and hit pause. Maybe you guys can use the clip and find it.
Weather is more than a science to me. Everything is storms, wind, and sunny days in its own way.
So being a witch is a secret, Tarpov, from certain people, like Giva, for example. It's not a secret from other witches, but for some reason, nobody sees me use the broomstick. Which I think is a little convenient. Let's see. We don't have any need to go for a soak right now, but we could do a little digging, see what we can dig up.
Is it, it is!
Yay!
A recipe!
We found a recipe. Cabbage soup. All right. Cabbage sounds like a fall crop. Some money. Let's give us house. Oh, a little white squirrel. A little more money. I don't understand why it is that people bury money around here, but that's a thing that happens. Do you turn invincible while using the broom? Oh, invisible. Maybe so. Nobody told me that, but I'm really not quite sure how it works that nobody notices, so it must be that I turn invisible while using the broom. Let's see if there's any other interesting things. Yep, some flowers. All right, let's go to the mines, maybe? One moment. Oh no. I'm knocking things on the floor. That's not very good. You seem super strong. Just 3 hits and the tree is gone. That's the strength of my amazing axe. I've upgraded it several times. Not all the way, but most of the way. Just wait till you see how good my pickaxe is. Tarpuff says, I think a spell must be used to make people forget. So they're just stood there wondering what they were doing and why they're holding a snack and where the snack came from. Exactly. Yes, it's almost always triple espresso time when we go down into the mines. Now let's make ourselves a little organized here. We are looking for a gem. Which gem? I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be a sapphire, but I can't tell you. So we are going to try and find the sapphire. Now it might not be here. It isn't always. But if we use the pickaxe on everything that might hold a gem, like this kind of rock. Oh, that was an emerald. And not the sandy colored one, but this one. And not the mud, but this rock. And eventually we might find the next gem, the last gem that there is to find on this level. And what I should have done before I came down here was check to see what kind of lock picking spells I had in my pockets. I have many things in my pockets. Any crate opening today? That's exactly what I was just remembering that I had forgotten. So here's a crate that's open already that you can see right back here. But I've already searched inside. So I still think that when I have finished this level, I should go get some of those lock opening spells. Maybe I already have some. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That's time not well spent. Also energy not well spent. She just ran all the way around for no reason. That's hilarious. All right. Some gold, that's lucky. The more gold we find, the sooner we can upgrade our tools and equipment again. And I think we should upgrade our pickaxe first.
I could eat some food to recover some strength. Or try again tomorrow.
Or we could drink a triple espresso. Oh, that's all the espresso we have. Shocking. We'll have to go back to the store. Oh my goodness, is the store even going to be open by the time I get there? That's a bit of a panic. I don't want it to close on me. Let's see how quickly we can't find what we're looking for. See, here's another opened chest. So we know that this level doesn't have... Well, we don't actually. We should keep looking to see if this level has a third chest, but there are 2 opened chests. So chances are there might not be anything else here. Cute mining, indeed. This is not Tara's original outfit. Oop, I found something. But it's one that I chose for her after we got the ability to make new clothes. Mrs. Beekeeper, there's like sewing patterns, and you can grow cotton and make clothes. Yes, I thought you'd like it. I'll show you all of our sewing pattern options. Actually, my goodness, we really need to go buy some coffee. Frankly, I think we need to yeet ourselves out of here and go get coffee. Oh wait, can we just fly there quickly? Well, let's try. Can we fly from in here? We can? That's crazy talk. All right, we're getting coffee. Oh, we could have just stayed longer. Now that we know, we can stay till the last minute. All right, we're buying coffee. Like a lot of coffee. That was just, how much did that just cost? Was that 20,000 in coffee? Let's find out. I need to know. We're not going to buy it again, but yeah, 2,000 gold coins worth of coffee. That's a lot of coffee. Tara has the most amazing pockets. All right, now let's go check out the sewing patterns. So Violet has a flower shop, but her real love is fashion. And so we helped her get what she needed together to be able to expand into a fashion boutique. But it's not just a fashion boutique where you buy the clothes, you buy the pattern and then you make the clothes. So here are little patterns. There's Starry Skies Day dress, Midnight Lace jacket dress, Pressed Flower jacket and dress. It's cute. I really like it. Sandstorm long, Basil and denim overalls, and Wild Berry shorts. And when we make clothes, basically she provides us with these designs, and then we make clothes and sell the outfits to her, and then she creates new designs for us to make. So that's the story. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this little pattern here. And now we can craft that at our sewing machine. All right, go enjoy your coffee, Mrs. B. We're going to go back to the mines. In fact, I'm not gonna use the broom. We're just gonna run there. We already have fast run on. It's fine. We'll take the scenic route. Did we stop and see Natalia today? Maybe not.
I love working with gold. It strings out beautifully into wire every time. I give the extra to Francis, and he makes me cute little gifts I send to my ma.
That sounds lovely. Do we have any of Natalia's favorite things? No. But let's see. We need 12 gold bars, and we have 2 to make a gold pickaxe. Can we make... we can make 19? How wonderful is that? We can make a new pickaxe right now. And then if we get 3 more gold bars, we can have a wood axe out of gold as well. Now, In real life, a gold pickaxe would not be a great choice. But the way the game works is it's a more expensive material, therefore it works better. Somehow. Decibel, oh my gosh, hello! Oh my gosh, Decibel, I can't even run us in a straight line. I'm so excited to see you. Hi. 2 heckin' years. Welcome in. How are you? How have you been? We're hunting for gems. Not that gem, though. Here's the story. There's a mysterious gem hiding somewhere on level 18 that we have not discovered yet. And I think that's because that gem is hiding in the chat right now, named Decibel. Oh no, not gout. Ow. So pain. Very no. I don't like that for you. Not at all. I am so sorry to hear that. I remember reading when I was a kid that back in ye olden days, people would hope to get gout, and they would cross their fingers and hold their breath, and they'd be like, someday I'll get gout. And when they got gout, they'd be so happy because it meant they were really, really rich. Because back in those days, poor people... Oh, we found it. Is it a ruby? It's a ruby, a radiant red gem. Can be crafted into jewelry or used as a magical ingredient found in the lower levels of the mine. And I think that sounds so crazy from our perspective today, where rich food is not necessarily something that only rich people can afford. But back in those days, it was. And yet, when I read that, I was a child who had never had any gout, and so I couldn't imagine what it was like. And I would read the, the descriptions in literature, and I'd be like, how mysterious. Tingling, twinging pain. I don't know what that is. Why would you have that in your toes from eating rich food? Now, I'm sure that's not the only reason one would get gout, but in those days, that was considered the main reason to have gout. Gout leading to riches. No, riches leading to gout, Constellatio, because if you weren't rich, you couldn't afford the kind of diet that would, at that time, be the way that one would get gout. However, these days, there might very well be also other reasons why one would have gout. I don't know. Decibel says there's a society in Africa that's practically force feeds milk to their kids because it's considered very attractive to be heavy because it means wealth. Oh my. Oh, and back in the day, having access to protein was a big deal. Wow. Yeah, as much as sometimes I complain that we live in the weird timeline and what's going on in the world, and even when I was a kid, I liked to read a lot, and I kind of thought sometimes, gee, was I born in the right era? Was I supposed to have been born decades or centuries before? I don't know. And then I read something that makes me think, no, actually, I'm glad I have access to protein. That's a wonderful thing. I love that for me. Protein's great. Oh, I'm glad that we are not lost. We have all of the coffee we want. We have so much coffee. Where's my coffee? 50 coffee. That's a lot of coffee. But when you're drinking them 3 at a time, you need a lot of coffee. And this version of Tara just doesn't ever eat food pretty much, except for if she wants to try a new recipe or something. But mostly, she just doesn't eat food. She just drinks coffee. It's very efficient for her energy levels. I can't recommend it in real life. Don't do that. Don't do that, kids. Coffee is a drink to be enjoyed in moderation by grown-ups. I grew up in a non-coffee drinking society, so I never had anybody telling me, oh, it'll stunt your growth. You can't have that. Because there just wasn't any around. I didn't get a coffee habit till I was already grown up. All right, so we don't actually have to be continuing to do everything here. We can continue down if we can get through. Can we get through? We can. And we're going to skip this level because we've discovered everything there is to discover. And I got so excited about everything that I forgot to go get more lock-picking spells. But we should keep our eyes open as we walk through here to see if we find any anything that's locked that we might want to unlock. I see something unlocked. Let's look. Hello? Can I get past? Let's look over here. Aha, here's something. Now, do we happen to have something on us that can unlock it?
It's locked
No,
tight.
we don't. All right, we'll have to remember level 19 has a chest that's locked, a treasure chest, and we have to figure out what's inside there. Let's go on to level 20. Oh my, hello? Hello? Wow, this looks different from all the levels. I'm going to walk around first. Wow, I've never been here. Okay, here's another chest. Oh my. It's so pretty. Still don't know what some of these mysterious machine-looking things are. I think this might be the bottom level. So it looks like this level has one chest and level 19 has one chest. So I think I'm gonna go home and get, if I can, two, oh, it's already 8 p.m. How? We might have to come back for it tomorrow. How does 8 p.m. happen so quickly? Let's see. We'll go down here and see what we can make here. We need a lock-picking incantation. We have 0. We want 2. Ah, we can't. We need more magic. So we will go to the woods and hang out with our witchy friends and then get more magic juju. We can make a crystal ball potion. And we can make more essence of copper. Seem to be always low on essence of copper. Let's try and make a bit more. And before we do that, let's look really quickly at what is required to turn the seasons and what is required to visit the gloaming, because I'm not clear on those. My husband prefers to drink instant, so making a whole pot of coffee is a waste. Feels like the weekend is over and I hardly did anything I wanted to, even though I had such a great time on Friday night. Tell us what about Friday night. I came and I lurked. Did you guys have so much fun? I was not very chatty that day. I was kind of not chatty that day. That's real. Ugh, words. That's not good. Can I even words at all? I don't know. Spirit Flame is needed for the most powerful coven rituals. I think Spirit Flame is needed to turn the seasons, but I could be wrong. But I have 3. concentrated levitation potion. I don't have what I need to make it, nor do I need any because I have a bunch of that sort of thing already. Max restore magic potion. That would be useful, but I definitely don't even have any of those ingredients whatsoever. Max revitalizing potion. Alright, so potions are not necessarily anything that I need to be doing anything with right now. However, I think there's something that has to do with either turning the seasons or going to the gloaming. And I'm just not entirely sure. Fall ritual incantation. Okay. It's not a potion. It's an incantation. We need beeswax and we need marigolds. I have marigolds, but I don't think I have beeswax yet. And I still have no clue how to get to the gloaming. Here's my marigolds. They're ready, but the bees, they will be ready tomorrow. Okay, that's good news. That means tomorrow night we can turn the seasons. Let's go to the coven meeting. Yes, we have bees and Mrs. Beekeeper. We need so many more bees. Honestly, that's my main goal in the garden for this coming season, is to have more bees.
Is all the secrecy and fancy speech getting to you yet?
Is it that obvious?
I was the same at the start. It's annoying, but worth it.
Your Gram was a fine witch. Cheers me up to see you follow her footsteps. In your own way, course.
Just love Shelby. Alright. We don't have what we need to turn the seasons yet.
Witchcraft can make any task easier.
But
It can make the
tomorrow.
lives of those around you easier. You must keep working at it.
And until we do, we're not going to be able to buy any fish.
Don't ignore the rest of your life. It is a balance.
The High Priestess may seem overly cautious to you, but we've lost too many members in recent years. We need every witch we have to keep the wellspring balanced.
So you've been building up your bees and feeding them their own honey rather than taking any honey. I totally get it. I am fascinated by beekeeping. There's a part of me that really wishes that I were smallholding. Farming isn't quite the word. We have a good garden. We have a really good garden. And today,
It took me ages to get this far in the coven. But don't give up. You'll get the hang of it.
today my dad and I made mayo and Miracle Whip, approximately. A keto version with herbs from the garden. Alright, so we need to put something in here. What are we going to add? We always have plenty of Nigella. So, we'll go back home again. Where do we stand with the building of our new barn? How is it coming along? It's not finished yet. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. The chickens have put themselves to bed. Did we say hello to Cleocatra? We didn't.
Oh, what a good
Oh, yes, we did. We just can pet her as many times as we want to, which I love about this game. I've made mayo a few times, and it's definitely better than store-bought. In fact, the best I ever made was vegan from Aquafaba. Fascinating. For the mayo, we used olive oil because my mom wanted to have it made with olive oil, but I was like, you guys, you haven't made mayo before. Have you made olive oil mayo? Because I don't find it tasty at all. And they were like, let's make a double batch. And I'm like, no, we're going to make a single batch. And it was awful. It was awful. But that's okay. My dad made it better with lots of herbs from the garden and stuff. I'm just looking around for loose stones and mushrooms like that. And for this. Okay, we'll open this up. What's inside?
I cannot see. I'll open you up and set you free.
Dad, if I make it out alive, I'm never coming back in this mine again. The keys on the lower levels keep going missing, one by one. I was on level 4 and the door slammed. I heard the most awful shriek you can ever imagine. The boys and I talked it over and we've decided. We're quitting as soon as we get this week's pay. I'll see you soon. Your son, Eddie. Why is that in there? I mean, I don't get it. If that's in there, does that mean he didn't get out alive? And why is this sparkling? What is it? And what are all of these machineries? I don't know. So many mysteries. All right, let's see. Where is that? Is it over here? I'm lost. That's okay. I've only been here once before. Here it is. Okay. Last chest.
It's locked tight.
What? But I have a thing. Oh no, I only made one. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what we can find in all of these rocks. And then we'll get that open maybe tomorrow. We'll play another game day because we didn't even start today at the beginning of today. We started at like, I don't know, 11:20 a.m. or something like that. I have an uncle I haven't seen in a long time who's a beekeeper. My mom said honey he harvested had twigs and bee legs in it. Well, if it's unfiltered, then yes, potentially. But there is also the potential of filtering if one wants to. That does happen, says Mrs. Beekeeper. And wax particles, but you filter it out. Honey is antibacterial and antifungal, so any debris that gets in can be plucked out without it having any effect on the rest of the crop. Beeswax is kind of fun, yes, for sure. It's not exactly like chewing gum, but it's not exactly not like chewing gum. How have you fared, Mrs. B, with the whole colony collapse disorder thing? I don't know what that is about. Is it mites or... I've followed a little bit about varroa mites. Oh! We can go fishing here? We can go fishing here? I wonder, can the cat can go down in the mines, right?
Gotcha!
Just a baby fish. What'd we find? A loach, a burrowing fish adapted to living in caves. A common catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook with it. But he won't buy any just now because of the drought. When you say you're a beekeeper, you commit to managing two things, bees and mites. There's no such thing as no mites. You must manage them. Oh, interesting. So it's a matter of keeping things in balance so that the bee colony can still be healthy and not completely overrun with mites. Yeah, it's not like you can exclude them from the hive because they're smaller than the bees, so certainly wherever the bees can go, the mites can go. I want to go cave fishing. Well, you can come cave fishing with me anytime. What are these broken, mysterious pieces of equipment? I do not know. So we have the most powerful pickaxe that there is. And I'm wondering whether that means yes. So what used to take us two hits with our former pickaxe takes us just one hit now. Still small. Another loach.
I'm all... I could eat...
Okay. Oh, and it's late. Are we staying up late? I think it's probably not terribly responsible to stay up late all the time. Let's see, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are the days that it makes sense to go to Ravenwood Mills, which means an extra thing to do. However, I think that the doctor's office is open, so, I mean, 2 a.m. is really the pumpkin hour, not midnight. We'll keep going a little bit longer. See how we do, because I'm interested in seeing, you know, can we discover all of the things that there are to discover on this level? Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Mrs. B says we try and do as many natural things for our bees as we can. We opt to use essential oils. Oh, we found everything but the last gem. We found a diamond. Essential oils instead of some manufactured supplements, but we use chemicals when they are needed. That sounds like the responsible thing to do, because it's not just you're trying to produce organic honey, you're trying to make sure your colony is as healthy as it can be, and sometimes the organic methods work and sometimes you need the big guns. Not to say that essential oils aren't powerful, because they are. I think people get tempted to think just because something isn't chemically manufactured in a lab that it's not effective or powerful, and it can be, even can be dangerous if you use them in the wrong concentrations or in the wrong situations or whatever. Healthy alive bees are definitely preferable. Oh, I need to make better choices than this. It's 1 a.m. Will I make it? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Got a little more gold. I'm not gonna make it to bed on time. I just need one more gem. It might not even be here, actually. Okay. We'll try to fly home quickly and see if we can't get ourselves to bed. Yeah, I think this will work. I now know how to get to bed on time. Wonderful. All right, we're heading
Time for bed.
right to sleep. Mr. B melted half his thumb off with formic acid the week of our wedding. Oh no, did it heal? That's incredibly caustic. Oh, Satsunami Saluton. I thank you for your lurk, my friend. It's wonderful to see you. I hope everything is going well. How have your podcasts been going? Esperanto for ant is formico, and ants produce formic acid naturally. Is that what makes ants smell bitter? This is this is what I was talking about with water the other day. And is it related to the Formica countertops, or is that just like, is it the same chemical that's used to make Formica, or is it just Formica is something that's not related to Formique? We've got a barn. I can't believe it. We've got a barn, and we can make a hay field. Wow, it's never ending. Let's go check out our barn. Oh wait, no. First, see to our bees. We have some honey and 2 beeswax. These bees need approximately these many flowers. So that's why I haven't, even though I have room for more bees, I haven't made more beehives because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So today is the day that we need to harvest everything, because tonight's the night that we're going to turn the seasons to fall. Oh, the hops is not ready to harvest yet. Let's see. How close is it? 1 day remaining. We could maybe use a little bit of magic to hurry that up. Because I don't want to wait an extra day. But I also don't want to not get those hops. The plants that aren't trees, the plants that are seasonal, will die when I turn the seasons, I think. So let's see. Have we got... Oh. Can we... Do we have a boost harvest potion? Have we used a boost harvest potion? What's the story? We have a miracle grow potion and we have 2 boost harvest potions. That means that there's nothing more that I can do. That's unfortunate. A charming potion. I might sell some of those. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I used the honey. Tell me it was beeswax and not honey that I needed to turn the seasons. Yes, it's beeswax. Okay, we're making our fall ritual incantation. It requires paper, black ink, a ruby, a marigold, and some beeswax. Don't ask me. I don't understand these things. It's a cool game mechanic because in real life you can't have too many bees with too little flora. Yeah, so you won't get more... If you have a certain amount of flowers and a certain amount of bees, you won't get more honey by adding more bees. The game mechanic doesn't work exactly like in real life because, here, let me go over here and show you. This is, you have to have, it's not, the tree flowers don't work for the bees. You have to have flowers. So that's something that's different from real life. And then the other thing that's different is each patch of flowers gets basically dedicated to a certain beehive. The bees say, this is our flowers, and a different beehive doesn't use those flowers. So I don't exactly know all the details of it, but I do have another garden area over here that I've barely started to plant, and there will be room for plenty of bees here, I think, as well. So what I might do actually is turn this area into all bees and flowers. I don't know. I have to think it through. And I'm just not entirely sure. Okay, so chickens. What would you like? Some breakfast? I think We can give you some breakfast and some pettins. Used to have a piece of mica. It does crumble, for sure. All right, would you like some breakfast, Gus? I don't know very many chickens that just love to be petted. I don't know. But that's okay. Not every game mechanic has to be exactly like in real life. It's a game. Some of the game mechanics I find to be wonderful, like the fact that you can pet the cat as many times a day as you want to. There's no limit. The chickens, you can pet them exactly once, or you can, no, that's not true. You can pet them 0 times, or you can pet them 1 time. You're hoping to have chickens soon? Oh yes, I'm so happy. So it took us a long time to get the chicken coop ready. We had to spend a lot of time gathering supplies for that. Now we have a barn. Oh my goodness. That's just absolutely beautiful. That's wonderful. Alrighty. Let's gather some weeds and chop up that log. Okay. Cleopatra, how are you, my dear? What's going on with you?
Who's a good kitty?
Big barn, isn't it, Constellazio? Were those mice? I'm pretty sure. But Cleopatra could probably deal with them if she wanted to. Shall we go and check and see if there were mice in the barn?
Aw, still loving that, aren't ya?
Yum yum. Alright. Let's go back and check on the barn. They are so cute. Oh my gosh, I didn't really look at them. Their little ears are so big. And they're not at all shy. Hello, little mice. Aw, they're adorable. Absolutely adorable. All right, let's go to the gloaming. I mean, that's not what I mean. I mean Ravenwood Mills is what I mean. Let's see, stargazing, huh? I might be able to come up with a few more of those for you, but we'll see. These shops aren't all open all week long, so I tend to try and come on a Wednesday and Friday.
I know you're your own person, but you sound just like your great-great-aunt Vivian.
Oh my.
She was far better with potions, though.
Oh dear.
Ouch. But fair. I know I have a lot to live up to.
She was probably older than Tara when you met her? I don't know. Ariel loves the peanut rolls. Have all of you met Ariel before?
I cannot resist.
Let's see. You might not know, but Ariel has backwards feet. It's for leading people astray. And Ariel is like a vet for magical creatures. Yeah. And he takes care of all sorts of creatures, not only magical creatures. And this is Perry.
Ariel can't resist helping an injured animal. Because of it, I've been forced to learn a great deal about what herbs heal the creatures of the earth.
And she likes cake. Do we have cake? We do not currently have her favorite cake. That's unfortunate. Coriander. Let's see. I should first see if there's anything for me to sell. I was going to sell her this charming potion. What is this? A scrying potion. I think I will sell her a levitation potion. And wait, I want to buy some things as well. We'll buy the coriander and the mint and the parsley and the sage and the revitalizing potion and the rosemary and the thyme. There we are. How are we doing on expanding this shop though? Not very well yet. We're at halfway. Let's sell a few more levitation potions. Then we now can buy a couple more things. I like that. A bumper harvest potion. We can apply it to plants or crafting stations to get a lot more produce out of a single harvest. I like it. Ultra Miracle Grow potion speeds up plant growth a lot. Can also be used on crafting stations. Interesting. And now we have all of these other things that we can buy as well. And you might ask yourself, why did I just buy back things that I sold her? It's because I am very happy to take a loss and buy and sell the same thing back and forth with her in order to expand her shop so that she will carry more things, you know? Oh my goodness, look at all these things she carries now. Wonderful. We'll just buy them all. Maybe we won't be able to buy them all. Buy a mandrake and the forget-me-not and the heather. We'll leave out the nigella and the witchweed, and we'll buy the crystal ball potion and the scrying potion and the pine cone. All right, we're running short on money, and our normal way of making lots and lots of money is not an option. Okay, the bookshop is closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. Hello.
Ariel's been nagging me about his menagerie. If he wants all the bells and whistles, it's gonna take time.
Oh, water, they had the parsley and the sage, but they didn't actually have the rosemary and the thyme. I was just joking about that. Do we have any caramel popcorn? We don't. No way to get in Zephyr's good graces with caramel popcorn today, as we do not have any. That's sad. Alright, but I'm still glad we could come today and talk to everybody but Wesley. Let's head to town. It's been a productive morning already, and it's only 9:50 a.m. Now, we are not going to go to the beach right now. We're changing our plan a little bit.
I signed up for blacksmithstate.com. I get matches, but honestly, the whole online thing weirds me out. You could be talking to anybody.
Blacksmithstate.com, huh? All right. Have fun with that. Okay, we can make some ingots. We need 3 gold ingots so that we can make our last... Oh, we need a lot more money to be able to make that. Fine. Let's make some silver ingots and iron. Okay, and Angus, how are you doing today?
I just can't wait to visit my brother and baby Malcolm. I might have missed out on some prime bun-in-the-oven jokes, but I'm more than ready to make up for it with cute, baked good nicknames. Look at my little cupcake. Aren't you just softer than room temperature butter?
No, stop, Angus. Don't do that. All right. We are going to start with the top end of town today. I know this is backwards from how we normally
My
do
cousin's
things.
wife is from the DR. She sent me this stone called Larimar to make her a custom piece.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's the exact color of breaking waves on a sunny day.
Do we have any of Francis's favorite? I need to get in the kitchen. I have all of these recipes and nobody cares a thing about them. All right. We could sell an emerald. And we could sell the gold. And some of the silver. Oh, are we ever going to get there? Another emerald? We're still not quite there. How about a ruby? Yay! We want to expand the shops so that we can go ahead and buy the things that we need when we need them. So that's why we sell things to the shop owners. What is this? Ah, yes, the wedding ring mold. So we have a sweetheart who the game is telling us we could craft a wedding ring and ask our sweetheart to marry us. But Tara's actually not all that sure about that. So we're just taking our time and seeing where things go. No hurry.
My wife, Vanessa, is an amazing teacher and First Lady of Fairhaven. She's too good for me. I'm kidding. Why? Have you heard anyone say that?
No, Otto, never heard anyone say that. I'm sure if they thought that, they'd keep that to themselves. All right, how are things going with you, Miss Violet?
Sebastian's been thinking about colleges.
That's her little brother.
He's picked a couple of places close by, but I'm like, dream bigger, kid.
I like Sebastian. He's a cool guy. All right, shall we buy another pattern for another outfit? This one's kind of cute. All right, how's it going with you, Vanessa? Uh-oh, not so great, is it?
Deep in thought, Vanessa?
What's that, dear? Oh, I'm so sorry. How rude of me. Yes, I was just contemplating our little town and all of its secrets.
Secrets?
Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Oh my. Oh my. What secrets does Vanessa know? That's what I want to know. Does she know the same secrets we know? I hope not.
Next time Kai comes in here to borrow my clear coat for a board paint job, I've got to make sure I remind him to use it in a well-ventilated space only. Love that guy. Swear I do. But I don't think he can afford to get any more flighty.
We always have something to brighten Parker's day, because Parker's favorite thing is coffee. That makes it easy to be
busy in the kitchen.
Real good
I'll
friends
take
with
that off
Parker.
your hands.
All right, we can make a whole bunch of things. I don't know what any of them are except for a hayfield. We need, oh my gosh, that's a lot of soil. We have not been making use of our compost. Shoot.
I could set up a grazing field here, but you'll need to clear out all the trees and rocks from the area I've roped off. Got it? You come back and let me know when you've cleared out all the trees and rocks there, and then we can talk business.
Okay, we need 2,000 gold coins and 40 soil. We need to improve the soil there. Gotcha. Tara is not sure. Says Water. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Tara is currently in a relationship with Kim. And Kim is way too much like me for me to be like 100% sure that this is a relationship that's going to work. I don't know why it feels kind of incestuous. It just feels weird. Just feels weird. I mean, getting married is not where my brain is with Kim. Being girlfriends, sure, but I don't know.
Tara, there's something I've been meaning to say to you.
What is it, Shelby?
I'm so very sorry about your gran. I knew her death was coming, but it still hurt. Hazel and Marcus were the only people I could talk to about where I came from. Sometimes I wish so hard they were still here that I forget they're even gone.
You can talk to me. I know I haven't been here as long, but I'll always listen.
I think I will tell you. Just a bit. I was born in Hungary. Ooh, I know. I don't sound like it. I spent most of my time on these shores after my parents passed.
I'm sorry to hear about your parents.
They knew it was coming. They were, I am Romani.
I
No
suspected.
one read cards better than my ma. But that's a story for another time. I think my sharing gears are rusty. Can that happen?
I think it can. You have to practice.
Practice makes perfect. And this kind of practice might even be good for you.
We'll see about that. Thank you, Tara. You got all the best parts of your gran.
That means a lot.
I have a lot to learn about witchcraft, but not to toot my own horn. I know how to be a good friend.
That you do. That you do.
We're best friends with Shelby. I'm so happy about that. You know what this conversation brings to mind? I feel like it's never too late to talk with someone who lost somebody close to them about that person. I think sometimes people don't know what to say right away, or they kind of hurry up and think of something to say and say something just to say something, and then they feel like there's some kind of time limit on it, where for the person who's had that loss, that's something that stays with them for a really long time. And anybody who's willing to talk with them about it and to go there with them even much later on down the road, I think that's got to mean a lot. I don't know how you all feel about that. Shelby's really special to me, I think, in this game. Constellazio coming in with the classic British TV reference. I love that. Where did Shelby go? I didn't want to just become best friends. I also wanted to do business. But Shelby's gone. He's disappeared. Arg. Alright, tonight we're going to come back and collect some moonflowers and change the seasons. Let's go down to the bottom of town. What's up with Cameron? Cameron's day off. What's up with Grandma? Which flowers should we put? We always just pick whichever we have the most of. And, it's the end of summer. Let's put the poppies.
I miss you, Grandma.
Sometimes Tara has something she wants to talk with Grandma about, and sometimes not. We picked up some mint that Amira wanted.
You brought the ingredients I asked for. They're just what I needed.
I wouldn't want anyone to stay sick when I can help.
Juliet brought me soup yesterday. It's a small thing, but I almost cried.
The energy of this town is special. Don't forget to take it in every once in a while. So much Persian food is acidic, even the drinks. And I wouldn't want it any other way. All that tartness keeps me sharp.
It's finally hot enough to go to the beach. I love looking for seashells.
My mom was a pharmacist before she retired. Pharmacist, bartender, it's the same thing, really. Just mixing things up to make people feel better.
Water, have you dispersed yourself in tears? My goodness, everybody's hanging out here today. Sophia, I heard what you said about the soup, and I am gonna buy a soup so I can share a soup with you.
Oh, Tara, you're sweet. You've a natural talent for this kind of work, Tara.
See if anyone else can shed light on the mine's history.
Weather is more than a science to me. Everything is storms, wind, and sunny days in its own way.
Sophia's dancing. I never saw her dancing before. I just never noticed it.
Being a messenger has changed me for the better. I never thought I'd be able to actually help people.
So, whenever I stream this game, for some reason, I don't hear any background music. And the game has background music. The only music that we hear is when Tara hums while she's fishing, and she's humming music from the game
My
that
mom asked if I was
we
eating. I told
haven't
her that
heard
as
on
long
stream.
as Sophia's around, I am.
So it's very confusing to me. Because every time I play by myself, which is not that often, mostly I just play with you guys, I've got music volume up, but there's no music. All we hear is sound effects and voices. So it's really strange. I don't get it. I don't get it. I should submit a ticket. I should do that.
Vanessa told me I can make a killing in milk water if I focused on soft shell lobster. But I just can't be moved to care about the taste of milk water.
You're a local guy, Bruno. And there's nothing to buy or sell because of the drought.
How are things going on the farm? I love having fresh summer produce in the shop. I have no idea how Hazel managed it, but her vegetables were always the best.
I'm sure you have no idea, Lena. Weren't you the one just telling me last night witchcraft makes your life easier and your friends and family's lives easier? I'm pretty sure that's what you said last night. We could buy water, but we're leaving it for other people because we're doing okay.
Do you ever worry about your clothes getting meat juice on them?
They're so cute.
I haven't contacted them, Constellazio. I was just saying I noticed in the menu that there was something about checking on tickets, so I guess I need to submit a ticket. It might not be...
Keep an apron in the back for messy projects, but it's too hot to wear it all day.
I think it's the first time I've noticed her dancing, but on the other hand, I do know that her shop has, like, she plays music in her store, in her restaurant. She plays music that's different from the in-game music. So when you're close to her store, you hear her music, and when you're not close to her store, you hear other music.
The best secrets become stories. So many of our legends are secrets echoed amongst time.
None of Wesley's favorite things in our capacious pockets. We haven't been to the bar of an evening in months, in-game months, I think. I'm really not sure. Now, we don't need to go there. I do want to see if we can. I don't know if we can buy any animals yet. We might not be able to.
I thought buying a manure spreader would make my job easier, but instead, I'm stuck doing maintenance half the time.
You either do the chores or you do the chore doer's chores.
Thoreau warned about this, you know. I've become the tool of my tool.
Yup. Moo. All right. Any of Marty's favorite things? Yes, the banana bread. Marty loves some banana bread.
Hey, this smells great. Thanks.
Now, let's see. Can we... We can buy sheep. We can buy a baby cow. We need to get some money together. Oh my goodness. Alright, it'll be so much easier to get some money once the drought is over. Oh wait, let's go pick that flower. Now we need to decide whether or not to let the hops go. If we want to turn the seasons
Careful
tonight...
with your crops now. Sun's hot, and they won't water themselves. I used to swear your grandmas did, though.
I have no idea what you might possibly be talking about, Thomas. Have a lemonade?
One sip of lemonade, and I remember Dad bringing Mom and me glasses out in the field. She taught me how to care for seedlings, and her dad taught her. That's how it goes.
All right, nothing to buy from him today. So let's check on things here. We haven't planted anything there for reasons. We will come fall. We need to get some soil going. And let's try and make something that might help the hops along. I'm really not sure. Is it here that we do that? I think so. Max restore magic. No. Bumper harvest potion. It's the ultra miracle grow potion. We need some essence of gold, and I think I have some. We need clay and heather. All right, I think I have some essence of gold in the works, or no? Here we go. We'll make a couple of those. How long will that take? 12 hours. Well, we can hurry it up. Let's try using the boost harvest potion and the time potion, Miracle Grow. Now how long will it take? It will make 2 and it will take 9 hours. Okay, cutting it a little close, but that's all right. We don't need any of that. And we could go ahead and make a little tanning solution. And let's go ahead and use the crystal ball here. Let's see. What about Perry?
Oh, I think I see something.
Oh, is that Turkish Delight? It's Turkish Delight. It can be made from rose water and sugar. We don't have a recipe for that, I don't think. How disappointing. All right, who else should we learn about? Really kind of no point spying on Francis because we just do so well with him and coffee because we always have some coffee. How about Cameron?
Oh, I think I see something.
Pumpkin bread. All right. So Cameron likes sweet potato fries and pumpkin bread. And for some reason, the one on the left looks like it might be either a cozy beverage or shrimp cocktail. And next to that is definitely pizza. Something vegetarian, I imagine. All right, let's see. It's been a while since we did any cooking in the kitchen. Let's make some sushi and a cream cheese bagel. That sounds awesome. Some caramel popcorn, yes. And, oh, I didn't mean to click out of there. And arroz con gandules. That's a first, haven't made that before. What other brand new recipes have we not made yet? We've made this once before, at least. And we've made the cauliflower soup before, so even though I have the ingredients, I don't think I will go ahead and make that. There's that pumpkin bread. We're missing pumpkin, but hey, fall is coming sooner or later. Just a bagel, nothing on it. I don't know. We have 2 of those already. How about jeweled rice? Yes, indeed. In fact, we can make quite a few of those. And I know somebody who really likes them. Excellent. Oh, a new pizza. What do you want to bet that this one is what Cameron likes? Sweet potato and coriander pizza. It just might be. Never know till you try. We could offer it to him and see if he likes it or not. What is missing ingredient-wise for the pancakes? Maple syrup. I don't know how to make maple syrup. Strawberry shortcake, on the other hand, I could make several. I wonder who likes strawberry shortcake. I also can make an apple martini. How fun is that? What's missing for the fruit punch? Pineapples. Maybe Kai will provide me with a pineapple one of these days. Here's another new recipe. Strawberry daiquiri. Okay. And this, I'm looking at this. This pumpkin spice latte, I think Cameron likes a pumpkin spice latte. That's what I think is the item that was on the left when we were looking at the list of things that he liked. It was all grayed out. We could only see the outline. I think it was a pumpkin spice latte. Cameron just strikes me as the pumpkin spice latte type. Am I being fair? Maybe not. But am I wrong? Also, maybe not. It seems, Kodako, that he's into the pumpkin things. I could be extrapolating a little bit too much. Just because he likes one pumpkin thing doesn't mean he likes all the pumpkin things. Alright, let's make some more cheese and collect that mushroom leather. And make some butter. A whole bunch of butter. And some glass. And can we make cloth? We can. 2 kinds. And it's time to make some paper. Olive oil. Apple juice. And shall we sit down at the sewing machine? No, we don't have everything we need. We have fabric, but we need to dye the fabric. In some cases, we have to dye the leather. It's a little complicated. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. Let's see, 2:30 p.m. Let's go up the mountain. Here's a little mushroom for us. It's a nice time of afternoon for some mountain fresh air. That little white squirrel makes me smile.
I found...
Oh, a recipe for chicken soup. That's great. Now we can give Sophia one of her favorite things without buying it from her first.
I found something.
2 recipes in a row?
Recipe.
Ooh, vada pav. It looks spicy. I'm curious. Okay, let's go all the way up the mountain. See, Kiva. Oh, she might not be there today. Maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll get some blackberries. And since we can't buy any fish, we might as well do a little bit of fishing. We got the big one. What'd we catch? Something twitch purple. A sunfish, a fish with a fin that sometimes tricks swimmers into thinking it's a shark. Found near the mountains. I can't imagine thinking I saw a shark up here. An epic catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook with it. Once Bruno is back in business. Ramones, hi, how are you? It's so good to see you. How have you been doing? We are enjoying some fresh mountain air, and we're going to go hang out in the spa for a little bit.
How long should I soak for?
Let's have a short soak. Lovely. I hope life has been treating you well. Let's see. Anything else left to do up here in the mountains? We might have done all the things. Did we go over here? Yes, we did, didn't we? Yes. Hello, little squirrel. Goodbye, little squirrel. I've never seen a freshwater sunfish with a shark-like fin. Maybe it's real greenhorns that get tricked into thinking it's... Oh wait, do we have everything we need? Let's check. We need to get one more lockpick incantation. Because we didn't have enough magical oomph to get 2. So let's see, do we have enough magical oomph to get one now? We do. Wonderful. Alright, let's go down to level 20 and see what there is to see. It's been an incredibly efficient day, I feel. We've done the things. The only 2 things left are to see about... Oh wait, let's look at this sign first. We're just missing... It's probably an emerald, I think. We did find a diamond. That's exciting. So the 2 things that are left to do today are to harvest our hops and to turn the season. And of course when we go to the coven meeting to turn the season, we can pick the moonflowers that will be ready for plucking. So that's everything that I hoped that we could accomplish in this stream. That's exciting. We're going to be able to do the things. There's a diamond. I guess diamonds are only on level 20. I've never seen one before. Hopefully, selling a few diamonds to Cameron could help upgrade his shop very quickly. Not Cameron, to Francis. I'm leaving some things alone because I know I won't find that last missing gem in a pile of sand or in a pile of clay. So I'm not bothering to use my energy and time on those. Oh no, not the bread, Mrs. B. I'm so sorry to hear about it. I was about to sit down at my sewing machine in-game and show you some of the details of what's required, but I thought you had headed out. So when we're through in the mines, I can go to the sewing machine and show you, if you like. If you're still around when we're done in the mines. It won't take us very long because all we're doing is this level right here, and we are definitely over halfway done now. And we have one last treasure chest to open, and perhaps there's going to be a mysterious message inside, but I also think there's just as good of a chance that it will not be a mysterious message, but something else entirely. I don't know. I don't feel like we've come to any sort of a conclusion about the mystery with all of the messages. But definitely something happened down here, and people who worked here decided they did not want to work down here anymore, and maybe they didn't even make it out. I don't know. Don't know what happened. 'Tis a mystery. Well, we certainly are finding a lot of ore, but that was not the goal. Let's do a little bit of fishing while we're down here, since that's something that I mean, we don't come down here all the time, right? What kind of things can we catch down here in the cave? We caught a loach when we used a cricket. This time we used a little chub. Now we caught another loach. All right. Well, what about over here? If we use a worm, what will we find? Sure, I'll stick around then. I'm going to head to town and pick up a burger. All my other dinner plans would involve buying something, and I'm not about that tonight. Alrighty. Sometimes burgers are perfect. Alright, it's a loach. Maybe loaches are what we catch down here. I don't know for sure. We are hoping for a gemstone that's not a diamond. Why? Because we know there's two different kinds of gems down here. And one of them is a diamond and one of them is something else. And we've found a diamond, but we haven't found the something else. And when we do, we will have completed the collection. Does it make any difference for gameplay? Not a bit of it.
I'm all out of strength.
It's time for the triple espresso. Because that's the life that Tara lives. I just didn't find my triple espresso. Where is it? There it is. Tara is a highly caffeinated girly. Am I correct in thinking that not only does this pickaxe break things in one blow that took two blows before, but it moves a little faster?
I'll open you up and set you free.
What's in? Recipes. Alright, what did we get? No, I had to click on them to find out. I'm so sorry I didn't do that. Okay, well, let's head back home. We didn't find the other gem, and sometimes you can break everything that would have a gem and not find it. So we'll come back another day and everything will have respawned magically, and we can try again. All right, let's have a look at the sewing machine. So things are a little crowded in my work area here. It's a bit messy, but I'll show you the overlay. This is the top-down view, and I put the sewing machine on the left next to those two fermentation barrels. We've got, there it is, the sewing machine. We've got a sewing machine, a tanning station, a silkworm box, a butter churn, several fermentation barrels, a glass kiln, a dyeing bath, a metalworking table. We don't have one of those yet. Candle maker, a juice press, a loom, and a paper press. Let's look at the metalworking table. Can we make one? We can make one. It takes up a lot of room. Let's put it right there. There. We can walk around it, I guess. That's kind of awful. All right. Let's check out the sewing machine. So I don't have all of the ingredients that I need to make any of these outfits, but we can click through and see what are the ingredients that we need. We need red cloth. Well, I have cloth, but I don't have red cloth. Black leather. I have mushroom leather, but it's not black. I do have, okay, it also requires mushroom leather. So how do we make red cloth? For example, we have to use the dyeing station, which we don't have yet. Let's have a look. Dyeing bath do we have a dyeing bath? Hang on. I think we don't. Okay, we'll get a dyeing bath. Luckily, we have what it takes to make one. We'll just stick it in the middle right here. We do not have enough room for everything. All right, so what we do, we want to make some red, no, not red silk, red cloth. We have cloth, we need red dye. How do we get red dye? We're going to go downstairs to our sanctum sanctorum, and we make red dye over here. And it requires clay to make. Okay, so I've made some red dye, and then I'm going to come back to my dyeing bath over here and make red cloth out of red dye and cloth, and then check again at my sewing machine. Why does it say I have 0? Oh, because it's going to take a while to make. Let's look. Yeah, it's going to take 4 hours. I can hurry it up, but I can't turn the ingredients that I put in there into more ingredients as a result, even with magic. So the magic that I can do with the dyeing is only to make it go faster. So that's how that mechanic works. So then when that's all made, and I've dyed some black leather as well, I can make this outfit. Well, I already have this outfit. It's the game original outfit. But I can make more copies of it, and I can sell those to Violet for her to sell in the shop. So basically, she's opened a fashion shop. She has the design ideas, but she needs somebody to actually create the designs that she comes up with. So she comes up with the pattern and then says, hey, will you make this for me so I can sell it in my shop? So the more outfits that you make and sell to her, then the more new designs she comes up with. And so it should be really fun to see what different outfits she creates. This one I think is really cute. Honey jacket and dress. Honey dress and jeans jacket. I really am a fan of the kind of just above the elbow sleeve or the 3/4 length sleeve, but mostly the just above the elbow sleeve. I love that length. This one is top and shorts. And this one is leggings and a sweatshirt. I don't think I'll have the heart to sell this. If I make a copy of it, I'll probably put it on, especially if I make it in the fall. It looks like a good fall outfit. This outfit I'm wearing right now, it's a summer outfit. When fall comes, I'm definitely going to feel like changing. What is it that I will want to wear? I think this one. Unless something with a little jacket. That one's kind of cute. I think I like this one even better. We have the mushroom leather. We need yellow cloth. Yellow dye is a bit harder to come by. You need bananas to make yellow dye in this game. Please don't ask me why. Silk, I have currently making. So what you do is you feed your mulberry leaves to your silkworms and they make you some silk. All right, it's getting crowded in here. It's 8:40 p.m. Let's go downstairs and see if we have what we need to... Yes, no, that's a charming potion. What is it that I need in order to get... It was the gold, right? Yeah. 2 hours, 10 minutes remaining. Can't hurry it up at all. I've already hurried it up. Is there anything I can do to hurry it up even more? No. Okay. So, it's 8:50 p.m. We have to wait 2 more hours till 10:50 to grab the gold. Wait, let me go back down again. We'll grab the gold and then we'll use it to make something. Don't tell me it's something that'll take even more time. It is. This won't work. Okay, so we have a choice to make. We can either go and turn the season to fall now, and we're going to lose these hops. 6 hops. That's kind of quite a lot. Or we can wait to turn the seasons. But I really wanted to turn the seasons today, and frankly, I feel like I don't have another game day in me today. So I think we'll probably let the hops go. It's probably not going to be game ending. You guys have been keeping things hopping, speaking of hops, in the chat. Loaches are an invasive species in America. I did not know that. Yes, it definitely feels like Eastern Seaboard, North America, for sure. Who put them in the cave? It's a great question. All right, let's just double check that we have what we need to turn the season. We do. The fall ritual incantation. Alrighty, what are these? Powered sapphire. It powers a whirligig for 5 days. A what now? A powered emerald powers a whirligig for 10 days. And a powered ruby powers a whirligig for 7 days. What now? A what? A witch in the what? All right. Yeah, Ramones, I hate to say it, but it sounds really believable. Your proposal is probably the case, unfortunately. Wish it weren't so. Let's pick some moonflowers. Here they are. And then we need to make a deposit into the wellspring. Usually nigella will do. Sometimes poppies will do. Let's see. We can add a mushroom. Maybe one more. That'll top it off.
We totally need to do a bring your familiar to Coven night. Amira's told me so much about her red fox.
What am I doing? I was trying to talk to Amira. That didn't work. There we go.
It may sound silly, but I'm curious to know what everyone else's familiars are like.
You both, huh? I wouldn't mind.
I had a chat with Ariel about what the fairy folk actually want for offerings. These days, even they have modern taste.
We have to meet at night to keep the coven secret from the townsfolk. But make sure you get your sleep. Tired witches just brew up trouble, and not the good kind.
Oh dear.
Witchcraft can make any task easier. It can make the lives of those around you easier. You must keep working at it. But don't ignore the rest of your life. It is a balance. It's time to change the season. Are you ready for autumn?
All right, folks, are we ready? We can change the season to autumn now, which hopefully will resolve the drought. Or we can wait and gather the hops tomorrow and think about what outfit we want to wear. Mrs. Beekeeper's ready. Let's just do it. We're ready.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Wonderful. Everyone, take your positions.
By this flame, and by this sacred sign, be this the essence of the divine.
We call the spirits of the harvest.
We call forth the healing power of water. Once again, we turn the wheel of the year.
We say farewell to the maiden summer. And we welcome autumn.
Tara's getting better at this.
A fallen leaf, just like that.
No.
What happened? Was it a vision, Farseer?
The town is soon to be beset by a dark force.
What dark force? Did you see who it was?
I couldn't see it clearly, but it's the same.
It's the vision that first brought you here, isn't it, Farseer? We've long known this day would come.
What day? What's happening?
We'll discuss this later. The Farseer must rest. We all should get some sleep. We will need all our strength to prepare for what lies ahead.
Oh dear. Are we ready? We have received an increased magic spell, an incantation to permanently increase your magic bar. Oh, wonderful.
Like storms that make the river sing. Fill my magic from the spring.
All right. I now can do more magic things before I have to go feed the wellspring again. All right. Let's go home and see what the gardens look like. I think that there'll just be another place to plant something where the hops were, if I am correct. I don't remember exactly, but I think that's what happens when there's a plant from a certain season still in the ground when the seasons turn. Let's check. Oh, they're still here? Hey, they might make it? That's crazy. Okay, let's celebrate and go have a drink. We haven't been to the bar in forever. How some people manage to be in two places at once, I'm really not sure. But maybe there's some magic that I don't know yet. What is this? A pumpkin ale, a sweeter beer made with pumpkins, brewed in the fermentation barrel of the tool shed. I'd love to give that a try. Do we have anything we can sell? We do indeed. we can sell him a mojito. We've actually already fully expanded what he has to offer, so we don't actually need to sell him anything. Oh, but we got a slab chips, hey, which of course we can turn right around and regift to Damon. I forgot about that. We get slop chips when we order a drink. That may not last forever,
If I were a
but
poet, I would write entire books of poetry about slop chips. Thank you, Tara.
it's a promotional thing. All right. So, I think that's everything that we need to get done today, and we might just go to bed at a reasonable hour. That sounds crazy. Oh, I know what we haven't done. We haven't had some kitty time. Let's have some cat time and go fishing. You know? That's a fun thing to do of an evening. Where is Cleopatra? There she is. She's usually there, but she isn't always exactly there. I can't? Why can't I? I'm confused. Do I not have what I need? Does that require something need doing? I don't know. I thought that I could just go catwalking. That's an animal growth booster. That's not it. Animal shape-shifting spell. I need a conch shell. Well, those are so hard to come by, unfortunately. To me, they're like the hardest thing to come by in the game. Let's think about what our plan is for the garden. Temporarily, we're going to want to have a ton of compost bins. Let's build a bunch of bins. Do we have what we need to build a bunch of bins? They cost 10 gold and 6 wood. Okay. And we won't keep them forever, but right now we need a lot of them so that we can get our new field ready. We just need to be able to upgrade the soil so that the animals can graze right there in front of the barn. Oh. Does that seem like a reasonable amount? Oh, I should have turned them around. Let's turn them around. I love that sound. I don't know if you have headphones on, but I do, and that sound is lovely. Okay, so let's go ahead and load these all up. So we happen to have all of the weeds we need. Earlier in the game, we had a crunch where we needed a bunch of soil and weeds were really hard to come by. But right now, we're doing a-okay for weeds. However, still could be a good idea to make some boost harvest potions. Let's see if we can't make any more boost harvest potions. Oh, hey Phil, how did it go on Friday? I was lurking and hoping you all were having a wonderful time. It was so wonderful of you to invite all of the friends. Oh, this is crazy. In order to make a Miracle Grow potion, I need soil. I wanted to put the Miracle Grow potion on the soil. So that's not going to be a thing. And a Boost Harvest potion needs a conch shell. That's also not going to be a thing. Anemone flower, I can get it from the gloaming, but I haven't figured out how to get to the gloaming. I'm really confused. I theoretically should be able to go to the gloaming, but in actuality, that hasn't happened. And I assume that it might be because I need to do a magic thing. But doing a magic thing requires having a potion from the cauldron or a spell from my desk. And the things available from the cauldron have nothing to do with the gloaming. We're going to look at all of them just to be sure. Nothing to do with the gloaming. They're all very lovely, but they won't get me to the gloaming. And the desk, well, speed boost, summon small things, animal shape-shifting, lockpicks, freeze time, speed time, summon rain, sunny day, summon night. Actually, I know somebody who wants a couple of those. I might as well make them. Summon wind, fall ritual, and animal growth booster. So none of those will get me to the gloaming. What else can I do? The mortar and pestle will not help me. The distillery. Essence of joy. I've never heard of it. You need a complifish from the lake in the gloaming. Yeah, that requires going to the gloaming. But none of these things have anything to do with the gloaming, or getting to the gloaming, other than going to the gloaming to get the ingredients. How do I get there? I don't know yet. I feel like I should know, because I went through all of the trouble of stealing from the mayor's office, and I don't get it. Filzy took Saturday off to recover and go bowling, and today you took your son swimming and fishing at the lake. Good day. Alright, we cannot go fishing as a cat, but we can go fishing at the lake next to, we're going to do some midnight fishing off the pier in the lake right next to our house. Phil, should I use a chub, a worm, or a cricket? What do you think? I don't know. Oh, Tarpov, have a wonderful sleep. Take good care. Thank you so much for hanging out today. We are just about to go to sleep. Cricket. It's an insect you can find in the woods. Use it as bait to catch certain kinds of fish. You can't catch it? Maybe you need to shift your perspective. Well, when we can't catch it, we can buy it. We haven't actually caught any crickets. That's something I meant to do. I theoretically know how. In practicality, though, a stud fish. How about if we go to the fishing spot in the mountains? We'll go up to the mountains. Do some midnight fishing and still get to bed before we turn into a pumpkin. A smelt. It's very dark. I don't think I've been here at night before. Okay. Let's see. Let's try using a chub here, see what happens. Water did some great fishing on Friday. I'm so glad to hear it. Fed the whole gang. That looks like a salmon. It's a rainbow trout. Well, I wasn't entirely wrong, was I? Popular fish with colorful stripes found near the mountains. A rare catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook with it. Gross! Can we fish from up here? Nope. Can we fish up here? Yeah. All right, let's try the cricket again. There is a game mechanic to fishing. The actual fishing itself isn't very hard, but the different locations get different chance of result, a sunfish, for different types of bait. So if you're trying to catch a particular sort of fish, you need to know what kind of thing it likes. Okay, it's time to go to bed. The fireflies are beautiful, but they need to go to bed too. So Tara's heading to bed. And next Sunday, we will find out what happens in the fall. We're going to just pause the game right here. Ed plays jazz. Hello. Are you still awake? I'm ending right now. Are you still awake? Are you? I don't think you're streaming. If you're hanging out here, it means I can't raid you. I'm looking for somebody to raid. Caught 2 IRL fishes today. Way to go, Phil. Welcome in, Ed. You guys, I was telling you at the beginning of stream how excited I was about the video that Ed edited today. He did a really good job. I love it. It's on the brand new Music is Easy channel on YouTube. That is the repository of Ed's teaching strategy for music. He developed a music curriculum, and he recently created a whole bunch of music teaching tools and music making tools in Minecraft, which is wacky and amazing. And delivery, I love it. I love it. Sound gone? What? Oh no. Sound gone? Oh, not gone for water. Okay, phew. All right. So the video is a really adorably edited music lesson, and the footage came from a music lesson that Ed did with me as the pupil in Minecraft using the music teaching tools that he built in Minecraft, and it's just so cute. If I haven't posted it in my Discord yet, I definitely will. I think I was about to, and then I had a family thing that kind of was distracting, and so I'm not sure whether I did or not, but it is, yeah, it's jazz. Good jazz, Ed. So I need to find us a lovely raid target, and I like to raid somebody that doesn't have many hundreds of viewers. It's not that I don't have fun hanging out with many hundreds of viewers. It's just, it's always a different experience than hanging out with a small community. So let's see. Who do I see? Is Claire Pix starting? Because I love reading somebody that's just starting, but she may not have gone live quite yet. Does anybody see if she is on? I might need help. Wrangle Bomber is on. Yes, indeed. Wrangle Bomber. Yes. That's another option. But I think if I delay just a moment, there's a really good chance that Claire will go live in a second. She's sometimes a minute or two late, but not usually very late. So unless she's made a notification in her Discord, I did raid Schnauf last Sunday. Let's see. Let me check Claire's Discord to see if she has said anything about her schedule. No announcements, which means she should probably be going live momentarily. So yes, a shout out for the person that we are raiding at raid time is super, super helpful. And also a shout out for other options is also fine. That'll give you all, if you feel like being somewhere else, other recommendations. That's fine as well. Let me see if this will work. What will it do if I say to raid Claire Pix if she is not live yet? It just doesn't do anything, does it? I can't even tell. It's difficult to do all of the things that I could do if I weren't streaming. I mean, like, I can think of things that I would do to try and figure this out, but difficult to do while I'm streaming. Just trying to figure it out. Sometimes there'll be a mod or someone around. I don't see a mod. I'm just checking with the mod real quick. I'm just asking Nightingale, because she'll know. Oh, heck, I did raid. That's cool. Alright, bye.